Yeah, Sensi's legacy and Captain Fresh's innovation, definitely a good catch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, no pun intended.
Very good, very good.
Hi everyone, welcome to Shore, where we meet captains from across the seas. And today with me, I have two captains from the United States, and we can call them the sensational captains. With me, we have Nate, who is the co president of Sensi and also a very respected seafood veteran in the industry, and Ted, who is the chief financial officer at Sensi, and he's also a respected veteran across many industries. So, thank you for being on the show. Welcome to India and to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Great. So we'll start with the first question for you, Nate. Those of us who know you, we know how passionate you are about seafood. So why don't we start from the beginning? And for the interest of the larger audience, you can tell us what ignited your passion for seafood.
In around 1979, I went to work in a fresh market. A friend of my father's hired me, and they were distributing to the local restaurants. And about a year and a half later, he sold the business to a silent partner, and I didn't want to stay. I was working very hard, and for a kid in his mid-20s, working those kinds of hours, getting up at 4 in the morning and getting home smelling like fish, I didn't like that. And so it was kind of a good chance for me to break away when he sold to a silent partner. And I ended up, back in those days, we found our jobs in the newspapers, in the classified, and looking for a job under seafood sales. I found a job offering that week. It was kind of coincidental. It was Central Seaway at the time. Now it's CenSea.
That's very interesting. So 40 plus years in seafood, and in contrast to that, Ted,
Mm-hmm.
30 plus years in different industries, and then you came to seafood. So
That's
what
true.
got you here?
That's a good question. So, yeah, my background is different in that I have had a lot of experience in a lot of different industries. And I think the reason I'm still there is I liked the people I was working with. I liked the business. It was fun. It was exciting. It was a new industry for me at the time.
So we heard from Ted his outsider perspective on Sensi and now how it has evolved over the years. So my question is to Nate. Nate, you have been in the system for such a long time. We all know Sensi as one of the largest importers and distributors of frozen seafood in the United States. Can you tell us three mind-blowing facts about Sensi which is not known to many people?
Mind blowing. Well, mind blowing was 1983 when the owner of the company passed away so suddenly, and we had to make a decision what we were going to do with the business. And, you know, Jeff and I were at that time, very inexperienced. And taking a company from, at that time, 10 million to what is over 350 million a year annually is, to me, mind blowing. I think the brand. I think we've developed a brand that in the United States is very well known. And lastly, the integrity that we've built. This company has just a great reputation throughout the world.
Yeah. In
Do I get to throw one in
absolutely.
as the financial guy? The company is 60 plus years old. And I think, if I'm right, we have not had a loss year in 64 years.
It's a great point, Ted. I just didn't want to brag.
And Ted, you have seen M&As across different industries, right? So from that lens, what are the things that excite you about this acquisition?
Yeah. I think one of the things that's most exciting is that I've been through a lot of M&A transactions, and in this particular case, it's perfect alignment, and so far the handling of the transition by Captain Fresh has been excellent. They have not wanted to disrupt what was working properly, and that is important. Our feelings were right that it was a good marriage and a good situation. So, like I said, I've been through a lot of M&A, and this is the easiest and best one that I've seen and been a part of.
That's great. And since you're on the topic of this marriage, so how do you see this combined group play out a very strong role in the overall global supply chain of seafood in the coming next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I would think, and they may have something to add here, but I think what Captain Fresh brings to the party is their technology and so forth. The industry, as everyone knows, is very fragmented. It was ripe for someone to bring together and kind of do more vertical integration with the technology that Captain Fresh has developed. So I think that will allow us to grow. I think being able to take the brand Sensi worldwide now has a lot of potential.
Yeah, and to you, Nate, you have seen over a period of time many trends come and play out in the industry, right? So now, where do you see the future of Sensi and Captain Fresh together going forward?
Well, I think that we're going to be on a growth track. I mean, I know that we're looking at other acquisitions. I know we're looking to, one of the things about CenSea is 70% of our business is in shrimp. And, that's the first largest consumed seafood item category in the U.S., but salmon is also a tremendous contributor to consumption, and we are looking at various different opportunities to grow into salmon. So there's going to be, along with that, we're looking at bringing in some special people that have experience, and I think all that combined with again, with what Ted said about the abilities of Captain Fresh, the technology, combining that with our brand opportunities and bringing in new people and looking at some further acquisitions, we're going to continue to be on a growth trend, which is quite interesting now because most companies have been regressing. And that creates an opportunity for us.
Yeah, Sensi's legacy and Captain Fresh's innovation, definitely a good catch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, no pun intended.
Very good, very good.
Thank you so much, Nate and Ted, for the amazing conversation and so much insights. With all the tradition and the innovation, we are looking forward to a great future ahead. And we
Great.
look forward to hosting you again in India and in the Captain Fresh office.
Thank you.
And I just want to add,
Please.
I am always on a seafood diet. That means when I see food, I eat it.
Very clever.
Good one. Thank you.